Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my daily devlog. I've got quite a few changes to show you today, and we're going to go ahead and get into that. First thing you'll notice is this change to the background, some changes to the UI down here, as well as the chickens being oddly small. Well, there's actually even more to that than meets the eye, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that here. Sorry, I've just went back and temporarily given myself some extra time here at the start to actually show you some things. First change, you can now pick up and move chickens manually. All you have to do is walk up and press E on one, and as long as you don't already have one equipped, you will go ahead and pick up that hen. If you do have one equipped, you will instead drop it on the ground, directly below you whenever you press E. Should probably make it so they don't collide with each other. Perhaps. But yeah, this is pretty handy for getting your chickens back into line. As you can see, it does slow you down. This is to prevent cheesing the enemies by just strafing around them with your chicken to last forever, because they are actually faster than you. Let me go ahead and demonstrate that for you. You'll also notice that the build UI now also disappears whenever you close the menu. So because I'm currently carrying a chicken, this enemy is quite a bit faster than me. Not by quite a bit. He will eventually catch up to me here as soon as I make a turn or anything like that. Eventually there will be bounding boxes in the map here. Nice. Yep, got the bird. Now I will demonstrate to you the category system for my UI. Alright, so now items that you are able to place are organized into categories here. And they are pretty handy and so much better looking than just generic little white buttons, I must say. I also got rid of the ugly build mode button because it's quite redundant since you can now just operate that directly from these little buttons here. So these display the price, a quick little snippet about what exactly this thing is, as well as a preview of the item itself. So let's just go ahead and pick one here. Right now I'm looking to put down a mini turret, which is a very tiny little gun. But it's also quite cheap, and it's the only thing I can afford at the moment. Let me just pick up some more of these. I can also put down this turret here, or maybe I could get myself an extra chicken. There's quite a few things you can do. And it also automatically closes it and locks you out of build mode as soon as a wave has begun. Another thing that I have changed is that whenever you pick up a chicken, or it is running away from danger, it will cease all egg production. So you can't cheese that either by just picking up your bird and hiding in a corner while you let things gun you down. No. When other chickens are under threat, they will cease egg production and thus reduce your income overall. I'm doing this intentionally to ensure that the player will prioritize protecting his birds and keeping them out of harm's way in order to prevent them from just simply running around all over the place being stressed out and to maximize income. One more thing that I have changed is that whenever you try to place a building that is in fact able to be put in this area but you can't afford it, it will simply just turn yellow. A nice little quality of life change there. And now to get to the select placeable panel prefab. So these are these special panels that I designed specifically to be used for the... let me just go ahead and focus on the canvas here. To be used specifically for placeable objects. So I just created a prefab, and let me just put one here. Whoops. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so this put up here and had some unusual placement issues, but I will fix that in a little bit. So basically, all I would have to do in order to set this to place a certain prefab and change its icon, description, and its cost is to simply just drag and drop whatever placeable that is valid into here. And it even has a special little override optional here, so I can just go into programming sprites and put that there instead if I don't want to show the prefab object itself. Very handy, definitely worth the effort that it took to get working. And I'm quite happy with it. So that brings us to the end of our daily devlog. As you can see, I've made quite a bit of progress today, and I think next I would like to tackle getting some actual sounds in to play for the turrets at the very least, as well as getting some sounds to play for picking up placeables or things like that. We'll have to see. Oh, and I will also have to make a return of the demolish button because I had to remove that in order to make the system work properly. Okay, so that's all the time I have for that's all I have to show you for today. I will see you in the next devlog. Bye bye.